Hello students, this is Dr. Hemendra Sharma from Babu Banarsi Das University, Lucknow. Today I am here to tell you on entrepreneurship and small business management. Today's topic is opportunities scanning. So let us first understand what is opportunities scanning. Opportunities scanning, here we can understand this particular topic as this is in the sense of entrepreneur, where does he find then opportunity? And after finding an opportunity, what analysis he has done on the part of particularly in cashing this opportunity. For in cashing this opportunity in a way which is being expected from an entrepreneur requires and detailed analysis. What are the threats? What are the opportunities? What are the weaknesses? What are the challenges? How will you manage the things? So all these things comprise of your opportunities scanning. Opportunity scanning can be for a short duration, can be for a longer duration. But as an entrepreneur, you are looking to encash that for a longer duration. Besides, opportunities scanning is something which needs a detailed analysis before commencing it on the reality ground. So let us now understand in detail about opportunities scanning. Small scale industries can be characterized with a special feature of adopting the labor intensive approach for commodity production. As these industries lack capital, so they utilize the labor power for the production of goods. The main advantage of such a process lies in the absorption of the surplus amount of labor in the economy that was not being absorbed by the large and capital intensive industries. This in turn helps the system in scaling down the extent of unemployment as well as poverty. The following are some of the important role played by small scale industries in India. So as we can see how this particular opportunities scanning is helping and how this particular opportunity is being laid the foundation for the development of the small scale industries. The first point under it is employment generation. The basic problem that is confronting the Indian economy is increasing pressure of population on the land and the need to create massive employment opportunities. This problem is solved to larger extent by small scale industries because small scale industries are labor intensive in character. They generate huge number of employment opportunities. Employment generation by this sector has shown a phenomenal growth. It is a powerful tool of job creation. So as you can see, the small scale industries has showcased a very good potential in creating a labor intensive character. By this, not only they are promoting the huge opportunities for the employment, but in turn helping in giving a boost to the economy. By giving a boost to the economy, it is not only improving the standard of living of the people, but also in creating a harmonious environment, a very balanced socio-economical regional development. Mobilization of resources and entrepreneurial skill. Small scale industries can mobilize a good amount of savings and entrepreneurial skill from rural and semi-urban areas remain untouched from the clutches of large industries and put them into productive use by investing in small scale units. Small entrepreneurs also improve social welfare of a country by harnessing dormant, previously overlooked talent. Thus, a huge amount of latent resources are being mobilized by the small scale sector for the development of the economy. So as you can see, mobilization of resources and entrepreneurial skill, the areas which are untouched, the people who are latent resources are being mobilized in this particular small scale industries. These particular people who some of the other reasons have been shifted to some of the other areas now have been called back. People who are still residing in the rural or the semi-urban areas are still being untouched and who are not being called upon despite possessing the required attributes, requires skills, requires knowledge. So they all are being provided an opportunity for working for developing this particular small scale industry. Equitable distribution of income. Equitable distribution of income here states small entrepreneurs stimulate a redistribution of wealth, income, and political power within societies in ways that are economically positive and without being politically disruptive. Thus, small-scale industries ensure equitable distribution of income and wealth in the Indian society, which is largely characterized by more concentration of income and wealth in the organized section, keeping unorganized sector undeveloped. This is mainly due to the fact that small industries are widespread as compared to large industries and are having large employment potential. So as you can see, small entrepreneurs not only helps in generating a good amount of wealth, income and political power within the societies, but also it is making socio-economic welfare of the society. Thus, the development of the small scale industries helps in the equitable distribution of income and wealth, which the unorganized sector was untouched, undeveloped. A regional dispersal of industries. There has been massive concentration of industries in a few large cities of different states of Indian Union. People migrate from rural and semi-urban areas to these highly developed centers in search of employment and sometimes to earn a better living, which ultimately leads to many evil consequences of overcrowding, pollution, creation of slums, etc. This problem of Indian economy is better solved by small scale industries which utilize local resources and brings about dispersion of industries in the various parts of the country, thus promotes balanced regional development, as we all are aware of. Few of the states in the Indian continent, in the India, are basically having a massive concentration of the industries. Due to that, there has been a migration of people from across the country to those parts of that particular states or those part of those areas where the industries are situated. Due to that, there is a massive increase in the industrial slums, increase in the population, overcrowding, increase in the pollution, etc. are being arising because of the migration of large number of people to those parts, which in turn requires a equitable dispersion of the industries across the country in various parts of the state. Next point is provides opportunities for development of technology. Small scale industries have tremendous capacity to generate or absorb innovations. They provide ample opportunities for the development of technology, and technology in return creates an environment conducive to the development of small units. The entrepreneurs of small units play a strategic role in commercializing new inventions and products. It also facilitates the transfer of technology from one to the other. As a result, the economy reaps the benefit of improved technology. We can take the example in this, how the technology is helping in giving an education online without going to the school or colleges. It is the role of the role of the technology, which is coordinating, fulfilling the gap between the school and the students. Another example can be of software, accounting softwares. Few of the companies are using multiple types of accounting softwares. So by sharing that knowledge, by sharing that information among their colleagues, among their competing companies, competing small scale industries, not only give a rising to the invention of the technology, but using that technology helps in creating an opportunity for the people for, for avoiding of, wastage of time, money. This in turn helps of the proper use of the technology. Indigenization. Small scale industries makes better use of indigenous organizational and management capabilities by drawing on a pool of entrepreneurial talent that is limited in the early stages of economic development. They provide productive outlets for the enterprising independent people. They also provide a seedbed for entrepreneurial talent and a testing ground for new ventures. Promotes exports. Small scale industries have registered a phenomenal growth in export over the years. The value of exports of products of small scale industries has increased to rupees 393 crores in 1973-74 to rupees 71,244 crores in 2002-2003. This contributes about 35% of India's total export. Thus, they help in increasing the country's foreign exchange reserve, thereby reduces the pressure on countries' balance of payment. So as you can see, there is the concept of indigenization where the indigenous organizational and management capabilities are being taken care by the entrepreneurial talent that is being limited in the early stages of economic development. Overall growth, overall development of that particular small scale industries is being inculcated. Exports, promotion of the exports, promotion of the development of the industries, promotion of more and more flexibility in the norms of promoting exports helped in growing the export sector in large. Supports the growth of large industries. The small scale industries play an important role in assisting bigger industries and projects so that the planned activity of development work is timely attended. They support the growth of large industries by providing components, accessories, and semi-finished goods required by them. In fact, small industries can breathe vitality into the life of large industries. Better industrial relations. Better industrial relations between the employer and employees helps in increasing the efficiency of employees and reducing the frequency of industrial disputes. The loss of production and man days are comparatively less in small scale industries. There is hardly any strikes and lockout in these industries due to good employee-employer relationship. Of course, increase in number of units, production, employment, and exports of small-scale industries over the years are considered essential for the economic growth and development of the country. It is encouraging to mention that the small-scale enterprises accounts for 35% of the gross value of the output in the manufacturing sector, about 80% of the total industrial employment, and about 40% of total exports of the country. So you can see it supports the growth of the large industry. So the role of small scale industries is very crucial. It helps in the smooth functioning of the large scale industries. Let us take the example of LML Vespa, which was having a manufacturing unit in Kanpur. The Lucknow ancillary units and or the Lucknow industrial units were supplying the accessories like clutch plates, brake shoes, clutch wires, etc. to the this LML Vespa. But with the shutdown of this particular company, it has given a negative impact because this is the only automobile industry surrounding and giving a good order to these particular small ancillary units. So as we can see, the big industries are getting a good support from these ancillary units. So it is very important for the state and the central government to ensure the smooth functioning and to provide the required assistance as and when required for to these industries so that the dependency The industries, small scale or ancillary unit, depending on these large scale industries, are still intact and help in the growth of the ancillary units of that or that particular industrial area of the city or that state. Better industrial relation. Better industrial relation between the employer and employee helps in giving the boost and motivation to the employees, and which helps in turn in the reduction of the disputes. Reduction of the disputes in turn, it creates a good harmony, a good positive atmosphere, which in turn increases the efficiency of the employees working in that organization. Scanning process. Scanning the environment involved faculty, administrators, agents, and association volunteers who serve on association program committees and boards of directors. The size and diversity of the system were considered. Association autonomy encouraged planners to suggest alternatives so that both the associations and the system might benefit. Quantitative and qualitative information collected and analyzed served as the basis for determining priorities, identifying strengths, and establishing competitive niches. These materials focused on examining 6 environmental elements. The first is social, which includes age, mobility patterns, educational attainment, socioeconomic status, gender, and race. Economic, employment opportunities, allocation of public funds, and economic health of the food and agriculture system. Cultural, lifestyle, worker expectations, consumer preferences, and social structure of the communities. Technological, new technologies, use of the technology, potential of the technology, and the innovations. Environment, natural resource issues, housing and the near environment, aesthetic values, and health choices. Political, identification of local decision makers and their goals for the community, how the community is adjusting to shrinking federal funds, and how political decisions are made. Market scanning of small scale enterprises and its challenges. These small scale units are also exposed to marketing problems. They are not in a position to get first hand information about the market, that is about the competition, taste, liking, disliking of the consumers, and prevalent fashion. With the result, they are not in a position to upgrade their products keeping in mind market requirements. They are producing less of inferior quality, and that too at higher cost. Therefore, in competition with better equipped large scale units, they are placed in a relatively disadvantageous position. In order to safeguard the interest of small scale enterprises, the Government of India has reserved certain items for exclusive production in the small scale sector. Various government agencies like Trade Fair Authority of India, State Trading Corporation, and the National Small Industries Corporation are extending helping hand to small scale sector in selling its products both in the domestic and export markets. Marketing is probably the most important expenditure for any business. Without it, your target market may never know about you, your products, or why buying from you is preferable to the competition. Thus, your product or service goes unnoticed and unpurchased. Marketing for the small scale businesses has its challenges which must be overcome for your business to succeed. Certification. One problem of marketing for a small scale business is the issue of certification. Whatever your product, it is subject to laws and regulations regarding consistency, purity, and the like. Vegetables and milk, for example, are not permitted to sell in certain areas unless certified as either organic or disease free. Acquiring these certifications is often costly for a small scale business. However, without them, sales will be more limited. Transportation. Another marketing problem facing the small scale business is transportation. A large scale business can buy an item in bulk, which saves money. A small scale business may not have the money or demand to order such quantity, which raises item cost. This creates a marketing issue. How can a small company sell the same item as its competition at a higher price and remain competitive? That is why many small scale industries focus upon selling a higher quality item than its mass marketed competition. Cost of advertisement. A final problem facing small scale marketing efforts is the cost of advertising. Running a full page Sunday newspaper ad or Super Bowl TV commercial is no financial hardship for certain large businesses. However, such costs are obviously prohibitive for small scale businesses. Thus, many will circumvent this dilemma through forming cooperatives to split advertising cost or using local advertising and word of mouth. Importance, generation of employment. The small scale industries are labor intensive, that is, the ratio of labor to investment is very high in their case. A given amount of capital invested in a small scale industry provided more employment than the same amount of capital invested in a large scale industry. Since capital is scarce and labor abundant in India, the generation of employment is the advantage that can be put forward for the support of small scale industries in India. Moreover, these industries can be set up at the very doorstep of workers and thereby provide work for the unemployed, more work for the underemployed, and supplementary work for the seasonally unemployed workers. So as we can see, the small scale industries helps in the generation of employment. If that employment or if that setting up of the industry is being made available on those parts of the country where there is lack of development, lack of people's development, then it will not be, not only will be helpful for them, but the migration of the people will be stopped, not only for that particular area but for the adjoining areas and the region. Self employment. The small scale industries offer almost limitless opportunities for self employment and hence are particularly suited to a developing country like India, where there is a big problem of unemployment and underemployment. Lesser capital in requirement. Another advantage of small scale industries is that they need relatively lesser amount of capital than that required by large scale industries. As capital is very scarce in an underdeveloped country like India, it may be used to greater advantage in a small scale sector. So as you can see, small scale industries in India requires very less capital, and due to that establishment of small scale enterprises becomes easy. So if the government provide the requisite knowledge, training and sharing and purchasing of the finished products from these small scale industries, which in turn will help and boost the economy of the state and the country and reduce the employment problems of that particular region, and in turn will help in the balanced regional development. Mobilization of capital. Small scale industries not only make economies in the use of capital, but also mobilize capital that would not otherwise have come into existence. Large scale industries cannot mobilize the savings from rural areas, while this task can be effectively accomplished by setting up a network of small scale industries in such areas. Mobilization of entrepreneurial skill. Another advantage of small scale industries is the lesser requirement of skill and enterprise, which is also scarce in a developing country like India. Further, large scale industries cannot utilize a number of entrepreneurs who are spread over small towns and villages of the country. On the other hand, small scale industries can effectively mobilize such entrepreneurial skills. So as we can see, the entrepreneurial skills from small scale industries is lesser required, which is also a very challenging position as it is very scarce, as it is very limited in a developing country like India. And large scale industries cannot quickly mobilize their enterprises from one place to another, which is very much flexible in case of small scale enterprises. Equitable distribution of income. Small scale industries secure a more equitable distribution of income and wealth. They are particularly suitable for the fulfillment of the objective of social justice. This is ensured because the ownership of small scale industries is more widespread and they offer a much longer employment potential as compared to the large scale industries. The development of large scale industries tends to concentrate large incomes and wealth in a few hands. So as you can see, in the large scale industries, it is very limited or very minuscule for the equitable distribution, which is not there in small scale industries. And the tenure of working in the large scale will be very much less compared to the small scale industries. So as we all see, the mobilization of entrepreneurial skill and equitable distribution of income are both helping the economy of the state and of the country and stopping the migration of the people from one place to another. If the allocation of the enterprises are being made available on those parts where there is less development or negligible development. Quick investment. The time lag between the execution of investment project and the start of production of goods is relatively short in case of small scale industries. These quick investment type of industries are particularly suitable for developing countries like India, beneficial to large scale industries. Large scale industries can also prosper and develop if small scale industries manufacture and supply their small parts and semi finished goods required by them. In fact, small scale industries are a must for a development of large scale industry. So as we can see, small scale industries require less amount, so quickly investment can be made and the organization can be set up and smooth functioning can be start, and the production of good place can took place very easily, which is not possible in the case of large scale enterprises. And as we see, the India is a developing economy. If the government support these all ventures of the entrepreneurs which seeking the technical feasibility, it will be very much good for the creation, it will be very helpful and good for the creation of employment and giving the boost to the economy. Beneficial to large scale, every part of the company, every is municipal thing cannot be made by the large scale industries. If the small scale industries equip themselves with the need and requirement of the large scale industries, which in turn is going to give the boost to their organization, is definitely will be a boost to the economy. Thank you, students.